Welcome back to another video, guys. Welcome back. Load it up. We are working, we are grinding, we are working hard. We are continually giving you guys messages with breaks in between, of course, right, to get things done. That's called balance, right? Make sure you guys are implementing that balance into your lives, right? Whatever it is that you decide to do. So before we start, let's just cleanse the earth, get the energy right. Let's realign our chakras, do what we need to do. I just asked you guys in this brief moment, clear your energy, clear your mind of anything. Just try to relax, take a deep breath in and out. We're just gonna do a quick little reading about the crystals. But before we begin, we just want to make sure we're on the right frequencies, right? Let's all get realigned. Okay, here we go. I love doing these readings because I'm got like a system down, so I'm good. Clap it up for me, clap it up. All right, cool, let's go. All right, so we're gonna just pull a general message for you guys, like a brief word of the day, right? Spirit, what is a brief word of the day? Humor, right? Humor. So laughter. Laughter is very important for the soul. Spirit wants you to, start watching things that's gonna bring you laughter. Start doing things that's gonna bring you joy. Anything that's gonna make you smile. Bring humor to your day, right? If you gotta watch your favorite comedy in the morning, if you got I used to watch Hodge Twins. Sometimes I watch like Kevin Hart or some comedians or whatever the case is. Just anything that's going to make me laugh a little. Now I'm not trying to get too detailed in the specific person that you should watch or a specific someone. I'm not trying to shine any light, negative or positive light on anybody within their personal lives. I don't know what these people do within their personal lives, so I don't want to. I'm not advertising those people to you guys. What I'm doing is just telling you what I like to do. So I will watch. If I'm feeling like when I was in a depression state, I will watch certain comedians to make myself feel a little not make yourself feel better, but you watch a little something funny in the morning before you go to work or whatever it is that you do before you get up. If you're in a depression mood, if you're always happy and you're good, then you ain't gotta worry about it. But if you're feeling depressed or whatever, watch something that's gonna bring humor to your day. There's no point in scrolling and because you're already a victim of depression. So imagine if you're already a victim of depression, as I was, and you're scrolling on Facebook or YouTube on a timeline that anything could pop up. So let's say you're already upset and then a sad puppy or something about a puppy, and it makes you more upset. So instead of scrolling on your phone, you can look for things to make you laugh. Like, I don't know if you guys like cat videos or whatever it is that you like to watch. Watch whatever it is that you like to watch. Preferably positive, hopefully, I don't want to just shine light on everything. I want you guys to, focus on something that's going to, bring pleasant humor to you, you know what I mean? A comedian or whatever the case is, and watch that before you go start your day, and just start your day with a little humor. So, you start on a good note, you know what I mean? You always want to start your day on a good note. Even if you wake up feeling drowsy, you can change that around with just a little slight little, something's gonna make you laugh, and it's gonna get you through these things, because at the end of the day, we have these tools to be able to use to our advantages, and I want you guys to use your phones to your advantages versus a distraction or something that's gonna bring you more depression, right? Use it towards your advantage. So humor, Spirit wants you guys to have a lot more humor, joyful, pleasant moments in your life, and that's just a trick for you guys. If you guys have any other ways that can bring you laughter or things of that, then you are more than welcome to do so, right? Okay, so now we're gonna get on to this reading. Here we go, guys. Okay, now this is more of an educational reading, more of an informative. I'm gonna be pulling cards, and I just want you just to listen in for the crystals and the information that comes out for you guys today, right? All right, Spirit, can you just give us some guidance, some messages regarding the crystals, and allow me to be able to elaborate on them if possible, and also be able to come off as clearly and resonate with the people as much as possible. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we're gonna put that here. Actually, we'll put this here. Actually, I'll put this right here. No, I'll put it down here. Okay. Let's begin our reading. So just listening for the messages that come up for you guys. Spirit, what message do you have for us? The first one we have is um, Amalite, and the message for you is better with time. Okay. A long time ago, when the mountains were oceans, a Southalopid called Ammonite made his home in a spiral shell. 1 second, guys. Yeah, okay. Made his way in a spiral shell. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay. So it made its way in a spiral shell on the floor. Let me just make sure this mic is on. Okay, cool. It made its way in a spiral shell on the ocean floor. Its shell was much like the shell of a snail or a conch, lovely in its spiral form, but otherwise unremarkable. When the ocean receded, these cephalots failed to recede with it, and their remains were fossilized in what became a mountainside. The pressures of time in the soil matrix of the mountain caused the remains chemistry to shift and become pulsant and sparkling. Time changes everything. Amalite knows what in your life needs spaciousness and time so it can become a jewel. I guess you guys can reflect on things that might need more time in your life. Is what I'm picking up on, right? And just like give yourself a little bit of time. All right, Spirit, thank you for that message. Okay, Spirit, what other messages do you have for us? So the next one we have is Crystallary, and the message is asking you, what do you need, right? So just think of things that you may need while I look through the pamphlet. Crystallary. Okay. Without water, crystallary is simply oxidizing copper and silica. But add water, the element of both flow and emotion, and voila, magic happens. Water is magical. If you doubt it, imagine your planet without it. With a little H2O, not only does the copper and silica become rather remarkable, it becomes a stone that the Egyptians' queen, Cleopatra, never left home without. Crystallary knows that at any moment, we're all just a few water droplets away from complete transformation, and that each of us can become a person who adds color and dimension to our world. What do you need to bring into your life or your psychic? Crystallary asks, to allow you to shift and grow. Because if Crystallary is appearing, it's time. I guess it's saying if you guys need anything, you can kind of reflect on the things that you need. And they say if there's a saying that says, ask and you shall receive. So if you guys need anything to enlighten your powers, if you guys are feeling drained, maybe you need to change career choices. Maybe you need financial assistance to create new opportunities to change career choices, so you can spend more time with your kids or your family and things like that to make you feel a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So if it's anything you need, just call upon Spirit, because Crystallary is coming out, so it might be time for you guys to start asking. They might be opening doors to allow us to start asking for things that we may need, which could be whatever it could be, right? So you can just, before you go to sleep, just, send a little quick prayer to the, send a nice little prayer to the, I say little, not, when I say little and quick, I'm not like literally saying that, but I'm saying it doesn't take, what I mean when I say little and quick, not saying that it's got to be fast or whatever, but it's just meaning that it doesn't take the world to gain the world. You know what I mean? You don't have to work all your life to succeed the things you want in life. I know that it sounds like you do because they have the retirement plan and everything for jobs, but a job is supposed to be temporary. It's to a point where it's a career that you make it a career. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you guys to be thinking small money. I want you guys to expand your brains a little bit and just think about it. Like, you don't have to spend your whole life, trying to gain what you're trying to get. Just make sure that you guys have the progression understand that it takes time to progress, and then that's it. Or that's all you need. So it can be time to ask spirit for whatever it is that you need: financial help, mental help, physical help, whatever it is. You can call upon spirit at this time, tonight, or even right now, and just do your thing with them. You can pause the video, you can end the video. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I want you guys to be as close to spirit as possible. So right after this reading, you can go ahead and talk to spirit. Let's see what else spirit got for you today. All right, spirit. What the message you got for us today? So the next one we have is obsidian, and your message for obsidian is sharp and shadows. Obsidian. Okay. Let's be clear. Obsidian is not a gentle friend. Precise, yes. Masterful, always. Quicker than a cheetah taking down a gazelle? Absolutely. But gentle, that's not obsidians. Hold on, guys. Okay, thought somebody was knocking at the door. All right. Damn, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. Right in the middle. Okay. Let's see. Back to where we was at. Appreciate you guys for being patient. Okay, start over. Obsidian. Let's be clear. Obsidian is not a gentle friend. Precise, yes. Masterful, always. Quicker than a cheetah taking down a gazelle? Absolutely. But gentle, that's not Obsidian's domain. An uncompromising mirror and a surgically sharp blade, Obsidian helps you see your shadows and exercise them. No long, drawn-out therapy sessions or weeks of vacillating. When it's time to let go, Obsidian tells you there's no mercy in taking it slow. And that in of itself is sometimes a relief. When you need the kind of honesty that lets you see your shadows clearly, when you are truly ready to make a final and clear clean break, when you are truly ready to make a final and clean break, when you want the letting go to be fast, call on Obsidian. If Obsidian is appearing, there is something or someone you need to cut loose. So it could be a friend, family member, karmic of these natures, which means bad influence, negative relationships, things like that. You need to just cut loose. It's not going to be easy, but Obsidian is letting you guys know it's going to be quick. It might not seem easy, but it's going to be fast. It's going to be like they're here one day, going next. And they're probably not literally, but still pretty quick, right? It might take a week, 2 weeks, 3 months, but the people will fade out of your life. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we want. Even if it's you see them at a grocery store or whatever, at least it's not you see them every day and they're draining you every single day from their negativity. Hi and bye. See you later. That's how we roll with these negative karmics, right? Spirit? Thank you for that message. What more messages do you have for us? So I'm picking up on Labradorite, and it's actually recharge your destiny is your message from Labradorite. Recharge your destiny. Okay. Sometimes it's impossible to connect with a sense of soul's purpose. Life can feel like a dreary trudge from work to grocery store to your desk pile with bills. In those moments when you feel far from magical or mystical, call on Labradorite. The Inuit people say that Labradorite was an ordinary seeming stone until it was struck open by a mighty warrior. Suddenly, Labradorite's matrix was revealed. Inside the ordinary was dancing fire. The lights leaped from the stone into the sky, becoming the aurora borealis. Borealis, Labrador reminds you that you are both the ordinary seeming stone and the mighty warrior. You have the power to release your own secret depths and light the sky with your flame. Wow. So it could be recharging your destiny. So that could be, like I said, you might have had a career in mind and it might not work out, but you could recharge it by just thinking of things that you wish to accomplish, or things that you actually where you want your life to go, what you want in life. A lot of these things are coming out for you guys. A lot of these topics are coming out, right? Where you want to go, the people you might need to cut off to get there, or to not even just to get there, but to remain focused, because success has to be, you have to be consistent in whatever you do to reach that ultimate level of success with whatever field you're in, whatever industry you decide to be a part of. Whatever it is that you do, you have to be consistent, because it's like, if you're not consistent, you gotta look both ways. If you don't be consistent, how can you expect other people to be consistent in their field? It's like if you call like maybe a service, right, for a service, and they're not answering your phone calls, they're not on top of it. They might answer your phone call, but they might never send nobody out to help you. So it's like, it's inconsistent. Then you end up dropping that service. So you can't expect people to want to work with you, or people to want to listen to you, or people to want to entertain you at all if you're not being consistent in your work, if that makes sense, right? Hopefully it does. All right, Spirit, what other messages do you have for us? What other messages do you have? So next one we have a sodalite, and it says, and the messages from sodalite is calm to calm. When your nervous system relaxes, your mind can suddenly see patterns that were previously obscured. Intuition and intellect, collective consciousness, and individual observation come into balance. You gain perspective and can lean into your own wisdom. In this quiet inner place, you begin to trust yourself and feel steady in the world. For all this to happen, Solidite murmurs, you need to come to calm. You need to soften every bit of you, all the way down to the minute motion of the dendrites of your nerve cells. Take a deep breath, blow out the stress, the question, the agitation. Come actively to calm. I think of this like an off day, like a break day. Like, how, like, okay, so for an example, I only run once a day now. I'll run like in the mornings. But this is just an example, a personal example that I'm relating for this. So I was trying to figure out, and when I got on her, you guys saw that I was pretty excited because I finally got a systematic way. And if you've been following along my channel, you can see that it's like I said, the consistency comes from having a system. You want to have like a little routine. It can be whatever. It doesn't have to be go hard, be an animal confirmation, but it's a matter of just developing a system that works for you. You know what I mean? Like, for an example, we probably eat 2-3 times a day, and how we know is because we'll eat in the morning, then we'll probably have something at lunch, and we all have times, right? You have these systems. Everything has like a system which allows us to get things done. Whenever you're doing whatever it is that you do in your day, sometimes it takes them bad days, like for an example, I was running 3 times. I ran one day for like 3 times. By the time I got to the third run, my calf had like really like it was bad. It wasn't like crazy bad, but it was like I couldn't run another one. Let's put it like that. So the next morning, I didn't end up going running. I needed it to go on. So the whole day, I didn't even work out that whole day. I don't remember working out. If I did work out, I definitely didn't go for a run. And if I did work out, it was probably the last workout, which is like at nighttime. So let's just say the whole day, the whole 12, 14 hours of my day, I didn't really do nothing. I just sat in bed and I was just contemplating, and I was procrastinating, and I'm just being honest. Like, I was just on my phone, and I just put my phone on. I just pulled out a notebook and pen and just started planning better. You know what I'm saying? Like even with the channel, just, okay, how can I efficiently, and then at first I was gonna post like bro when I started I was posting like I was trying to post like 10 videos a day and but then I miscalculated the fact that I'm still gotta make breakfast and for myself or like of course like me and my wife work together but you still want to be able to get ready to go out somewhere like you don't want to just be sitting down or just doing a career choice you still want to do other things in life like so that you can have that balance so long story short I was like literally working on while I was like on bed rest low key, I was planning. So that could be something that for you, like if right now you're in a depression state, you could be planning for when you come like today. Let's say you're watching videos today. Plan for tomorrow morning. Like what are you gonna do? Like look at all the things that you wish to accomplish in the day, whether it's get some little bit of money or whether it be okay, because so you gotta pay bills or whatever. So okay, how can I receive money? Okay, cool. I gotta go here, whatever. Do what I gotta do for now. You know what I'm saying? Just until you get yourself on your feet, and then you could or if you, let's say that's not an issue, fine. We're just talking about like an everyday thing. You want to eat healthy? Okay, boom, boom, boom. I gotta go and get a salad. Like whatever it is that you wish to do that day, plan it out and then put it into like a routine. That way you know for a fact it's getting done. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you feel like you don't feel like doing it, but like for me, like if I get a feeling of like sleepy or drowsy, I try to put naps in between. So I say like a little 15-minute nap or whatever. Like of course, doing readings takes away your energy sometimes. So I implement those. I implement naps or whatever in my sessions or a little quick 15-minute rest my eyes type of thing. Implementing things within between to give myself a break from doing readings. That way, when I come back to these readings, I'm efficient, I'm alert, things like that. Whereas, like, I'm not just doing them back to back to back because if I do, let's say I do like 6 videos a day, right? And if 6 videos a day doing back to back to back really gets draining. But if I take a break in between to go maybe do some training, you know what I'm saying? Well, not maybe, but I actually do training. Like, I'll do training in the middle of it and then I'll take a nap and things like that. And all the necessary things that my body needs to be able to function properly. So when you guys are in this calm, relaxed state or, you know, a state where, you know, you're feeling a little lazy or feeling drowsy, do some planning to mentally prepare yourself to where the next day you can get on it and you can also, you'll feel a lot better knowing that everything's done, right? Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. Okay, so let's go ahead. Alright, Spirit, what other message do you have for us? Next we have is selenite and the scared center is your message for selenite. Selenite. I was named for a goddess of the moon. Selenite hoots. The moon is a dark thing, but I am light. Not light reflected, refracted, or redistributed. No, I am brightness shining from within. I am a wellspring, not a mirror. Selenite reminds you that you can be a source of light. Consolidate your energy so you can let it shine, not just for yourself but for those around you. You are multi-dimensional. Selenite instructs. You hold within you the energies of moon and sun and earth, of wind and fire and water. You are life and you are life's decay. You don't have to choose. You can both shine and reflect. When you float between your polarities, you come to scared center. So it's just letting you guys know that you have the light within. A lot of people have the qualities and capabilities of doing negative things and positive things. It's all about you. You know what I mean? You have to say to yourself, who are you going to become? Are you going to be a karmic person or are you choosing to walk in the light? You know what I mean? And not, like they said, not like that's reflected, not like where you're getting recognition for somebody else doing good, but you doing good and you're actually the butter. You know what I'm saying? You know how people say that's my bread and butter? You're actually the bread and butter of your life. Like you create your outcome, right? Okay. Spirit, what other message do you have for us? So the next one we have is soul, and the message for soul is fundamentals of humanness. And it's crazy because humanness is like human, and me personally, I try to detach myself from the civilian humans, like the human characteristics of what they think that we should have. Like we need to chase money. I don't really do like we need to chase money. We need to be worrying about materials. I don't look at that way. I feel like we should all just focus on our health, focus on the things that matter. Because if we all have to reverse back to the forest and the caves, none of this is gonna matter. This internet ain't gonna matter. These materials ain't gonna matter. So don't get too attached. My personal advice. You don't have to take my personal advice if you choose not to. I just tell you guys how I am because this is just a channel about how it's just really just me voicing my opinion. That's all it really is. So if you wish to listen to me, that's completely up to you. But my personal opinion, if you guys are interested in hearing it, my personal opinion is if all was to fail, none of this will matter to me because I put things in. Like I said, I don't train to look good. I don't train for that. I train because I know that that's a good human characteristic to have because you're not going to worry about, like they still saying is be ready so you don't have to get ready. I don't have to worry about health benefit and health risk and things like that. I just make sure I just get in a little bit of training so I keep my body up and with especially when we're young. You know what I mean? You can keep and if you are getting up in age, who you think's more efficient? The person that doesn't your body's built to sweat. You know what I'm saying? So I encourage you guys to get out there and do a little cardio, or a little walk in the park, just something. 5 minutes is better than none, right? So just a little, so your body can sweat it out, you know what I'm saying? And you can let go of all the toxins and all of that that's in your pores. But that's just my personal opinion. I try to do things that's strictly related to my human, like I like to learn. I know the brain needs that stuff. The brain loves to learn. The brain's always constantly, it's like a stomach in the brain that just never full. The brain's always wanted to learn. So I just try to make sure I just continue to educate the brain, continue to read, continue to just do stuff that's going to give my body the necessary things that the best quality that I could provide, right? That I could financially could provide, that I physically could provide, that I mentally could provide, that I spiritually could provide, right? Whatever all the characteristics and all the qualities that I can physically try and my best to install in myself, that's what I try to do. I just try to stick to the human part of me versus the civilian part of me. I have to do the civilian because this is just life, you know what I'm saying? This is what we do, and I enjoy doing the social media and all of that. But if we was to go back and revert back to, you will see me doing pull-ups or whatever on the tree. Like, it's not gonna matter, you know what I'm saying? So or doing yoga in the grass. That's what I say I like to do, right? But fundamentals of humanness. So, let's see. All right. So, before there were diamonds, emeralds, and rubies, there was soap. This ancient crystal was used as currency, building cities, trade routes, and new technologies. While you might desire moonstones or opals, only soul is so necessary that you are hardwired to crave it. You know the difference between what you desire and what your body and being truly crave. So asks, can you put aside the glitter to feed your real hunger, to embrace and take joy in the fundamental building blocks of humanness and happiness? Also originally came from the sea, whether an ancient inland seabed or the ocean itself. It calls to the sea of our blood, reminding us that without a foundation of soul, we are nothing. Wow. Okay. You guys could take a salt bath if you like, or go to salt water. I know some people, they don't really like swimming in the ocean, but it depends. Like, if you're not really ideal with swimming in the ocean for your personal reasons, I'm not judging. Maybe you can get some salt, you know what I'm saying, take a salt bath. I know when I was doing track in elementary and middle school, when I got to high school, I didn't really use this method because my mama used to do it for me. But when I used to like be a little kid, and I used to do like I used to dance or whatever, and I used to do a lot of like athletic things, right? Just run around. You know how kids are, run around. And she used to run my bath water, and she used to put like Epsom salt in there. Nah, that's not like salt that you eat, but you can still use salt that you eat. Like it's the same method. Epsom salt and salt is like, it's just basically it calms your body. Like it really, like in this picture right here in this card, it's just like look like she's taking a bath. So I could like tell you guys if you're up for it and you want to have a nice peaceful bubble bath or something, but throw some soda in there, like a cup of soda or whatever, cause it'd be like going in the ocean. It'd be same method, just fresh water with salt water becomes salt water. I mean, fresh water with salt becomes salt water, and then all you're doing is just you relax your muscles. Your muscles feel relaxed. You can get the same benefits you can get from the ocean. That's just, I mean, of course you can get better, from the ocean because it's more natural, but. If you guys unfortunately don't go in the ocean, or not unfortunately, but if you just don't end up going in the ocean, I want to provide the best alternative way, that I can, right? That's that's what I'm here for. In a way, like I said, it's still opinionized, what I'm saying, at the end of the day, but it's opinion that I believe in, and I feel like that's what matters. Like it's what you believe, and completely up to you, right? But yeah, that's my advice. Take a little salt bath, spirit. What other message I got for us? So the last message we have for this reading is Precious Opal. Precious Opal, and this is envision the future. It's crazy. Like I said, like sometimes I wouldn't say like I said, but through my other readings, I used to tell people like I'll watch like motivational videos. I was doing that this morning, like just listening in, because it's nothing like hearing some encouraging words for the morning, And they were saying that like envision what you wish for in the future. I don't know if this is gonna say that, but something told me just to say that whenever I see something and I just resonate with it, I just let you guys know. But Precious Opal. Precious Opal. Where the ancient oracles always accurate. Nope. This is fluid. Opal knows making the prophecy business rather risky. But when the priest of Delphi doomed opals, their ability to make sense of the swirling waters of what is to come sharpened. Unlike most stones, Opal knows how to hold and work with water. She feels the ways in which the water of time can be channeled or deemed creating different outcomes and new visions. Since the future is not a fixed destination, naming the pathways you might walk to get there, begin to craft what comes next. Choose your road and name your path. Opal encourages. That's how the future emerges out of the swirling waters of time. When I read that, right, I thought pretty simple about it. Like I said, if you guys was to plan right now, like for tomorrow, and you did it, everything that was on that sheet or everything that was on that piece of paper, guarantee it will be different if you didn't do it or if you did something else. Everything you plan to do and you do it changes the way your life turns out. Like for an example, let's say everybody knows fitness, so I'll just look at an example, say fitness, right? If you went for a walk every morning, and let's say you might be overweight. I don't know your situation, but let's say you are, right? Let's just say this person, I don't want to put nothing on you guys, but let's say this person's an imaginary person named Billy, or I'm going to say Billy, but we have Billy and Sam, right? Billy and Sam. Sam goes, they're both obese, right? These imaginary people, I'm not putting nothing on you guys. He's both obese people, right? Sam goes walking every day. Comes back home. Fine, right? Let's say, I forgot the names already. Let's say Billy just watches TV. In a fitness world or in a health world, I don't want to say who's healthy or whatever, but let's just say athleticism, or who would you put your money on to be able to climb the rope? And the military, they be climbing that rope. who would you put your money on? The person that walks every day, or the person that doesn't walk and just on TV? So if you will put your money on the person that walks every day, then that's how you should look at life. Like just that little change of a habit really changed the whole outcome of it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that'll be you guys reading for today. Remember, humor. So I guess honor your humor is what they wanted me to tell you guys. Honor your humor. Humor is very important. Laughter, joy. They say, and it's well, I could really say it's damn near been proven, because look at older couples that are wrong, 90 something. They always got like most times they have like a good charisma about their personality. It's like they're always making you laugh, and they're always fun to hang out with. These older people that always have a good spirit. They say laughter cures pain, like, you know, so I would rather laugh than cry, right? Wouldn't you? So it's like, honor that humor inside you. Like I said, you know, if you gotta watch comedians or whatever the case is, do what you gotta do. Find little things that make you happy. Even if your situation at the moment this job might just suck, and you're just like, man, I can't wait till something else comes up where Spirit just blesses me with another opportunity. And maybe Spirit wants you to hold on for wherever you're at for just for a little bit. I remember I was doing that. And what I would do, like where I used to work at before, what I would do, like when I used to work in the grocery store, I would look for things that I enjoy, because I knew, okay, at the moment I had to work there. So I was like, I would look for things that I enjoyed. Okay, I enjoy this company, this guy, or this person, or whatever. Like just friends or coworkers, this girl, this guy, whatever. Friends and coworkers, I enjoy their company. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's have a conversation, and we just talk about funny things, right? If I'm like, I used to stack potatoes, I used to find ways to enjoy it. Like I'll build a wall, like I'll craft it to where I'll build a wall with the potatoes to make it fun. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that you could do to make it fun, or look for things to make it, somewhat entertaining, somewhat interesting, then that's what you got to do for the time being, right? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate you guys' time. Really appreciate it. Until further next time, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe, and post notifications so you don't miss when I drop a video, right? So you do know when I drop a video. How about that? That sounds a lot better. All right, I'll see you guys soon.